To me, being an engineer at Red Argyle means building work for clients on the Salesforce platform, and we like to do a lot of cool work on the Salesforce platform for clients.
I suppose being an engineer at Red Argyle means to support every other engineer on your team. So support your team, support every aspect of the project, and really get the whole project just to move towards completion. And to me specifically, it also means to be cognizant of the quality of the work that we do and making sure that we leave every environment better than how we saw it when we went in, because we were all told that as kids, and leave the room better than it was when you entered, and clean it up a little bit. So that's the way I look at every org. It's like a room, you got to clean it up sometimes. Oftentimes we're focused on building new features, but sometimes it does require just general developer support, which some of the projects I've worked on recently especially, and that's what it means to be an engineer to me, is to really be cognizant of the build you're involved with.
A winning week looks like a lot of build, but then also being able to deploy something that you worked on into production for a client and having success with that.
A winning week as an engineer at Red Argyle, first of all, especially with the pandemic recently, it's been tough not seeing my fellow engineers. So seeing them in person is always a bright light on my weeks, and I really appreciate that. But also being able to check everything off my list. If I have a goals list, I'd love to be able to check those things off by the end of the week, and I feel accomplished. I feel like I can go into the weekend satisfied. The clients are satisfied, and that makes me happy.
The best part of my job is all the people I work with, as well as being able to have a good work-life balance. The team is mostly based in Eastern time, but I really like working in the morning, so I can shift my schedule how I need to, and it ends up matching Eastern time schedule, but it doesn't have to, and that's super nice. I've been able to travel across the country while working and didn't need to take any time off, and really having that remote flexibility is super nice.
There's one thing I've learned of recently is that most consultancies require 40 billable hours a week. We don't. They see that where a consultancy requires them to have 40 billable hours per week, and they know they're going to be working more than 40 hours. So the work-life balance at Red Argyle is so much better than most other consultancies that I've heard of, and we get a lot of support too from the rest of our team. As a delivery team, we work together collectively. So the best part of my job is the good news. I'm partially engineering manager and senior engineer in different aspects, but giving the good news to everyone of promotions especially, but just to clients, looking at clients and saying, this is done, this is deployed, it's finished, and it works amazing, and being able to look at everyone else in the company too and say, we did an awesome job on this thing, thank you guys for working so hard. And it's just been a really good time. That's definitely the best part, is when it's done and we can look back and see all the cool things that we've done.
Everyone has a hand in a pot, and you can get into a lot of different work and a lot of cool work.
We coordinate with clients, we do the demos, we do the discussions, we manage documents. There's so much that we do. It's not always just engineering. So if I was an outside engineer looking at Salesforce, looking at Red Argyle, I would consider Red Argyle because of the dynamic experience that you attain through being an engineer with us. It really is the whole spectrum of the platform, the technologies, and the experience too.
I think you should consider a career at Red Argyle because the people here, the flexibility you can have, as well as the cool project work, as well as the cool clients, and just all the places you can work on different projects, whether that be internally, externally, a lot of different things you can do here.